Hello, Instacart today. So here's something that was so funny. It didn't rain today. Bright skies, sunny, just not any sign of rain. And there's not supposed to be any rain until like 9 o'clock tonight. It's just, I don't understand the meteorologists. I know it's hard to predict weather, but it just feels like it's like they just throw a dart and say, we'll say the weather's this today. I know Florida is unpredictable, but had the Instacart delivery, and it gets started. I chose the window that would give it like free delivery plus like $2 off, because it doesn't matter when it comes. So I chose the window like 3 to 6, and the person started shopping like maybe almost 4. And it was pretty smooth sailing. I always put in what replacement I'd like, or if it's out of stock, just refund it. Hopefully to eliminate extra time of, trying to communicate like, hey, do you want this instead of this? And it was smooth sailing. There were like 2 things in the beginning that they put in my substitute, which was great. And then at the end of the shopping, my text was going nonstop, ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. And it's like she had saved everything that was out of stock for the end. Excuse me. And there was some stuff where I was like, I know my Aldi is out of stuff often, but really? Like, there were no bananas, no eggs. Now, when I'm there, there are racks and racks on the rolly carts of eggs. And I think they were out of eggs one time way back when the egg prices were soaring really high. And I guess they could be out of eggs. I just found that really strange. And out of hash browns, again, I could believe it, but also on the Instacart app, they show the old packaging. So if this person was looking for the old packaging in a carton of hash browns and not the bag, then yeah, it's going to look like they're out. But again, it could go either way with my Aldi. They were out of like the Indulgence trail mix. And in my Aldi, like all their trail mixes get thrown into a box, and it's kind of like if you don't dig or if you don't know the packaging well, but they've never been out. But again, I guess they could have been. They accidentally got a 10-pound bag of baking potatoes, and I wanted a 5-pound bag, but it still charged me a 5-pound bag amount. So, okay. And also organic cherry tomatoes they got, but it charged me for the regular non-organic kind that I had put on. And they were out of like M&Ms, she said. But she's like, this is all they have. But she sent me the Halloween display of candy. And I don't think she knew where the regular chocolate display was for like, non-seasonal chocolate. And there were some other things they were like French bread pizza, which I believe they could be out of because it's hit or miss if they have it. I can't remember what else. I'll have it in my, little screenshot video at the end. But yeah, and then she had also included the receipt, which I know the shoppers are not supposed to include. So I'm able to see what the prices are compared to what Instacart charged me. And I will say, I'll put in what the receipt said versus what it charged me for Instacart when I get to that part of the video. But I think it was only like a $5 difference. So I was impressed with that. If you're going to have a markup, $5 isn't so bad. So my total was far less than I anticipated because so much was out of stock. So I guess, you know what? If I were in the store and they were out of stock, I would have hunted for something to replace it, whether we needed to or not. So, if they were out of eggs, I don't know, would I have gotten organic eggs? Probably not. But, they didn't have like these pumpkin cookies, so I would have hunted for another pumpkin item. And I did have another pumpkin item as a backup, and she said they didn't have it. Again, I'll believe it. But it was far less than I anticipated. But yeah, I am thankful this service exists. Heck, my husband and I are on a wait list to do it as a side hustle. But there's just no openings in our area. But I'm thankful for the service. As frustrating as it was to get that many dinging texts, and I was doing dishes, so of course, you know, my hands are dripping and I'm getting annoyed. I'm like, good God, what do you want? As I'm drying my hands for the umpteenth time, because I don't want them to get a product replacement that I don't want. I've had that before where this person put in, do you want this? And I got to my text like 2 minutes later and they already checked out, and I was getting a replacement thing that I did not want. But yeah, we have our food. Oh, juice. I'm going to have to get more juice for my mom. I didn't realize I only put 1 bottle. I was like, oops, we usually need 2 or 3, but that's not the shopper's fault. That was a user error on my part. So yeah. All right, enough babbling. So up next, just various clips about our Instacart order. And yeah, I hope you're doing well. We're halfway through the week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.